Come on, stay with me. All right, welcome everyone from Ometepe, Nicaragua live stream, which I don't know, I was kicked out. I think it was the connection. So I'm trying to do this one. Hope everyone's returning. Anyway, I'm from Ometepe here, Nicaragua, and I was just saying I'm actually staying with family here. I'm staying with the guy. Hola Ingrid, I'm sorry. Sorry to keep you hanging in the other one. I don't know what happened, but we're back here. So, welcome again. As I was just telling you, I'm at Ometepe, Nicaragua. Hola, okay, everyone is here. All right, let's just continue. All right, as I was telling you, I'm staying here in, yeah, internet connection was a bust. Ometepe, beautiful place, very tranquil, but so tranquil that the connection just got fucked up. Excuse my English. Anyway, I'm staying here with Costa. I found him on Maps. Like he had an Airbnb here on the island, Costa, and struggling with the connection. Sorry, people. All right, next time I'm doing a live update, I'll make sure I'm not on an island, you know, in the middle of like a big lake. We just keep going. Anyway, staying with family here, I got a great challenge coming up for you, which I'm going to share. We're already some time in the chat here. Um, yeah, all right. Carlos, are we good now? Do you copy me? I had a feeling that there's a bit of a lag as well. Anyway, how are you doing? It's fine now. All right, cool. So before we start with the updates, the big update, how are you doing? Because I see some very cool people here. I see Ingrid. Ingrid's probably from the Netherlands. This is for her, of course. Carlos, good you're here with us as well. And more people joining us here. Anyway, I've been traveling for 4 weeks now through Nicaragua, and it's been quite the ride. To be honest with you, when I arrived here, it was a bit difficult because I just came from El Salvador, and El Salvador was so good to me. I met so many nice people, just El Chivo Gringo, just the people at La Plaza Libertad, just everywhere, really. Like El Salvador just opened, you know, like there's a lot more tourism now, and everyone is just so welcoming. When I entered Nicaragua, you know, at the border here in Potosi, when I got off the boat, it was like straight up a bit of a tense fight to give up the camera. So I was a bit afraid for that as well. So it was a bit tense coming here. Anyway, now 4 weeks later, I feel like Nicaragua is such a magical place. You know, it took a bit to grow on me, but still, like Nicaragua really got to conquer the place in my heart as well. You know, it's just like beautiful. It has all these islands. Um, Puedes volver a repetir lo que dijiste? Oh shit, what did I say? Where did I keep you hanging? I thought it was the connection was good anyway. Anyway, as I was telling, when I arrived to Nicaragua, it was a bit tense, but now it feels very good. It's a magical place. You have so many islands. I stayed at one of the 365 islands, Islas of Granada. Now I'm at Ometepe, like in the biggest lake of Central America. There's like two islands like next to each other with two volcanoes on top. You can see one actually here. There's like a beautiful mural with artwork. So it's really surreal, and it's all right. Look who's there. All right, I'm back, everyone. For the people who have stayed, oh my God, what an adventure! So yeah, this is just to get a little taste of what traveling is like. Yeah, disaster and disaster, and having to change every time. Aquí esperamos. Ah, muy bien, Carlos. Entonces, I think we had a good introduction here. I'm just gonna share my big news with you because I've been traveling for 4 months now, and it's been quite a ride. It's been crazy experiences. It started in Mexico, where I did Dia de los Muertos, where I really found like the Mexican, you know, the alegreness. They're so happy, they're so welcoming. There's like a party every day for everything. And yeah, it was a great place to start. Then I went to Guatemala, which is beautiful. Had some crazy adventures there. El Salvador was brilliant. And now Nicaragua, which is very magical, which is a really cool place. Really like a bit more, wild as well in a sentence. And the people, they really have some magic and some kindness as well here. But it's time for Costa Rica, and tomorrow I will be going to Costa Rica. And as I was saying earlier, I'm pretty nervous for this because I will challenge myself, and I'm sure you all will think I'm bonkers. I lost my mind here while traveling. But I will try to travel 10 days to Costa Rica on a budget of like nearly nothing. So 10 days Costa Rica while spending as close to $0 on my whole way. Um, and it's crazy. I'm really nervous. I've been traveling for 4 months. Um, Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I've been traveling for 4 months and just traveling. I remember starting, it was all anxious to start everything, but now after 4 months, I really have to have a feeling that I got it under control. I know what to think of, I know what to expect most of the times. So the adventurous part, it's still there, but it's a little less than when I started. So I was thinking I need to do something new, something that's challenging myself. And I was thinking, well, everyone says Costa Rica is like so expensive. And I hear so many people coming from there. They were like, yeah, just having a taxi, $80, just a hostel, like $30. It's crazy expensive. And then I was like, well, but what if I can do it like on $1,000 for like 2 weeks? And I was thinking, yeah, that would probably be possible, but maybe challenge myself a bit more. Maybe do like $100 a budget for 2 weeks. Thank you, Ingrid. Thank you for the confidence. Pensé que era barato Costa Rica. Espero que sí, Carlos. Espero que sí. So I was thinking maybe $100. That would be challenging myself a bit more for 2 weeks. And then I was like, why not just like try to do it like without money? So yeah, I like to challenge myself as well in this travel. I've been to many, many crazy places. Like I met many people I could only dream of, like for instance the Mayas and like all the locals I've met on the way. Super caro tomar un taxi. I know, it's crazy. Like I spoke to this other guy. He's basically going from here, Ometepe, to Costa Rica as of today. And he said, yeah, I just like $20 with the shuttle to the border and then $80 to the first town. And that is really expensive. So, and I'm going to travel for 10 days and trying not to spend like nothing, which is crazy. And it's not just because am like from the Netherlands, and I'm a bit of a cheap bastard. It's more so because, like, as I told you, I want to challenge myself, but like a silver lining through my entire trip so far has been that I like to visit NGOs. I like to give them attention, give some promotion to them, hear their stories. I'm very much interested in what makes them tick. And so far, every place I went to, they really gave me their heart, and there was so much love in all these places I went to. Vale, muchas gracias, señor. All right, got a nice melon shake here. Like all these places, Rica, very good. All these places, they were so cool, and it really filled my heart every time when I went to an NGO. So I'm going to try to spend as little as possible in Costa Rica. And my aim is that every penny I save basically from my budget, which otherwise would have been $1,000, de kijken, kijken, niet kopen. That's like the Dutch mentality. Like, oh my God, Dutch people are famous for being cheap. And I'm living proof of it as well at this point. So I'll be trying to travel through Costa Rica for 10 days without money. But every dollar I save from my budget, which would have been like $1,000, goes to charity. So I found this very cool organization. It's a Costa Rica Foundation Humanitariano. They do very cool work in. They do very cool work near San Jose, near the capital. They work with indigenous tribes over there. They help them in developing like Western skills, but they also take their skills and learn from that. So I'm definitely going to visit them, and every dollar I save goes to them. So I'm really going to challenge myself to do as much of hitchhiking, which I've been practicing a bit in El Salvador and a bit here as well in Nicaragua, Ometepe. Actually, I've been here for a week now. I've been traveling all over the island. I took like 10 hitchhikes, which was very cool. I really like, hitchhiking my way across some distances. But yeah, this is gonna be the challenge of all challenges because I have to hitchhike all my way, like from the Nicaraguan border to the Panamanian border, which is like 700 kilometers, I think, in total, and not to think about all the crazy cities which are there as well. Hola, bienvenido a todos que están entrado en este momento. If you just tuned in, I just shared my great challenge, which is traveling through Costa Rica for 10 days with spending as little to nothing as possible, like spending no money, because everything I save from my budget of $1,000 goes to this very cool NGO, Fundación Humanitariano. It's an organization near Santa Marta. I'm going to visit them, so you're gonna see some footage as well from the indigenous tribes living over there in Costa Rica, the work that's been doing. I've been invited to a seminar, I think, on a university near San Jose as well about peace. Like that is perfect for me because I'm like all over with peace and everything. So yeah, I'm basically gonna record all of it for 10 days. There we got El Salvadorians as well. Look at that, Costa Ricans in the house. Oh wow, that's interesting. Yeah, Carlos, for sure. I need to meet the local people over there, and basically I need to count on their hospitality. I mean, so far I really try to capture, the positivity, the love, the heart of every place I went to, and this just gonna be the next challenge because, yeah, I really need to now, because if the locals are like, we don't know who you are, Robbie V, and go good luck with your challenge, I'll be starving, or like I won't have a lot of money to donate, but I'm definitely, not someone who is, shy of a challenge. So I'm definitely gonna give it my all. But yeah, I definitely need to rely on the locals. Hitchhiking, that will probably be the easiest because, a lot of times people just, they feel for you and they are like, oh, I can, take you for a couple kilometers. And if you're lucky, a little bit more. But yeah, accommodation, I've been, suggested go sleep in churches. Couch surfing, I've been posting a lot on couch surfing. So if any people from Costa Rica are in the house or are watching this video, please check me up on couch surfing. I think it's Robbie V or Rob Verloop. And please offer me some hospitality. And if not on those ways, I have to do it old school, just go to people and ask if I can crash in their couch, I guess. Hopefully they have some food for me. So yeah, at the end of the trip, after 10 days, I hope I have like as close to $1,000 to donate to this great organization, Costa Rica Humanitarian Foundation. So yeah, this was basically it. This was my big news I had for you. Yeah, I'm gonna video everything like for 10 days straight. I won't have the time to post a lot of videos because I'll be, on the road so much. I have to find a bed, I have to find food, I have to find a car, I have to video every day. So there will be a little bit of time now that I will ask you to have a little bit of patience, please, for me, because I'm going on this great adventure, this great challenge for myself. But I promise you, I'm gonna take some time when I get to Panama to edit it all. I'm gonna make like 2 videos every week of this, and then it's like a little series I'm doing here, Costa Rica, the crazy Costa Rica travel challenge, as it's called. So yeah, I got this for you coming. I'm very excited about it. I'm very nervous about it. I hope you all as well. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I'm really nervous and psyched for this. So yeah, this was my news. Um, Thank you, Dad. Oh, my dad is proud of me. That fills my heart. Hasta Reina. Cuando regresa a El Salvador. Wow, this is why I fell in love with El Salvador. Basically, I went there, I met so many nice people, and every time they keep posting, like, when are you coming back to El Salvador to dance on Plaza Libertad, dance with the Grupo de Cusca Blancas, like I did there, meet up with my boy El Chivo Gringo again. Yeah, I'm going back to Mexico at the end of this trip before going back to the Netherlands, like at the end of 10 months. And I'm thinking maybe I also have time to go to El Salvador because I effing love the place over there. So yeah, I definitely hope we can have one more dance there at the Plaza Libertad. I don't know. Are there more questions from you at this point, like about my challenge or about anything other, like any other videos I made or any other like stuff I've done over the last couple of weeks? Otherwise, I'm probably gonna close this video down, get a little rest before it's starting tomorrow. So tomorrow I have to take the ferry, the bus to the Costa Rican border, and from there it's gonna be, you know, hitchhiking and hopefully find a lot of cool adventures which I can share with you. Yeah, so basically, where am I now? Federico, I'm now at Ometepe. Ometepe is like a big island with volcanoes on top of there in the biggest lake of Nicaragua. Gracias, Sergio. Sergio. Yeah, it's a crazy island. It's really cool, and thank you as well, Marta. It's beautiful. The connection, the Wi-Fi is a bit worse, as you experienced before. Like I was at this place which been run. My dad will think this is interesting by a guy named Koos de Vos. Ken jij him, Papa? Koos de Vos? Because there's a guy here. He is an Airbnb. His name is Koos de Vos. My grandma's name is de Vos, and it was very. Don't spare on the food, there, Rob. Yeah, I'm gonna eat a lot here today as well, and don't worry, I won't starve myself to death. I'll be all right. But yeah, Costa Vos. He must be family of my grandmother. My grandma used to smoke. He lost his voice. He smoked a lot as well. So it's fun to meet people like random like this. But yeah, traveling can be improvising, adapting. Crazy shit happening. Like I had no Wi-Fi. Now I'm back with you. So yeah, crazy stuff happens. But I'm here now at Ometepe, Nicaragua. Tomorrow going to Costa Rica to do a 10-day crazy Costa Rica travel challenge. I will try to spend as little as possible so I can. No, my dad doesn't know. I figured so. I try to spend as little as possible so I can donate as much as possible money to like this very cool NGO. You're gonna see all of it. Please have a little patience because I'll be very busy with this challenge, very busy making a lot of content for you, which is going live like massively after Costa Rica. Well, it will probably take like 2 weeks or something. I'll be back to you. Anyway, thanks a lot for the support. Gracias a todos para tu apoyo so far because, you guys keep me going and I love you for that. I thank you for that. It's been a pleasure as always and I'm ready. I'm ready, Costa Rica. So get ready for me as well. All right, soon more from you, more from me to you guys. See you. Take care. Get the vibe bien. Peace.